Hey guys, just coming back on for another video. First, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. I'm really trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And if you could like this video so it goes up in the algorithm, I'd also appreciate that too. So today I wanted to come on and talk about a very important topic, and it is the importance of self-love and what we get out of having self-love and what it can really do to benefit our lives and benefit us. So I think everybody understands that, you know, when we love ourselves, we're able to go around the world and do better for not only ourselves, but for the world and for everyone we interact with, and just the whole planet as a whole. Every action that we take, you know, has a ripple effect, and it really does truly make the world a better place when we are able to experience self-love for ourselves. And I think that is such an important part about it. But there's something deeper here that I wanted to talk about when it comes to having self-love and really being able to integrate our experience of self-love into our own lives, and what that looks like and how it can really transform our lives. So I also think that there's kind of levels to this, and you know, you can, if you're just someone who's just starting to experience self-love, or if you're someone who has really done this and like actually done the work on it, because it actually is something that takes practice, and the more that we practice, the better we get. And so you know, I think that we can reach like heightened levels of self-love, and the more that we just really bring it into our conscious awareness, like as you go about your day, you know, and just as you go about your life in general, and just like the more that we're able to integrate like true compassion for ourselves and caring about ourselves and putting ourselves first, and you know, like true self-love, like whatever in all the areas of our lives, and in all the ways that self-love can show up for us in our lives. The more that we are able to integrate that into our lives, we really truly do start to see a difference in our lives, and we really truly do start to experience a better quality life for ourselves, because we are loving ourselves, and we're loving ourselves in all of the ways that we do all of the things that we do. And so it's just a really great practice, obviously. I'm sure, as we all know, like, you know, when we practice self-love. But I wanted to talk about, you know, the importance of it. So I think that, like, you know, it's great for being able to experience more love for ourselves, and just more love in general. When we really do have self-love, we just feel more loving. Like, we just feel more love inside of our heart, inside of our souls. We're just like a happier person, you know, because we're just like in love with ourselves and in love with life, because ourselves and life and the universe is all intertwined. Like, it's all one thing. Like, I am you, and we are the walrus, or whatever that Beatles song is, right? It's like we are all the same. But you know, the other thing that I wanted to talk about this is that when we're able to fully like experience self-love, one of the most important benefits of it is that it allows us to take, like, in those moments, in those, you know, most difficult moments of our lives, when it's the most difficult to find self-love, you know, or when it seems like it's a challenge, that is when life is giving us the opportunity to, you know, become stronger and to get ourselves to a higher state of self-love. And so I think that when we are truly able to be the ones who, you know, in the most difficult times can find that self-love and can truly integrate that self-love into what we're doing, that is what allows us to become, you know, like excellent in our lives, in all areas of our lives. Like, whatever you're trying to accomplish, like the people who have experienced the most success and the most abundance and the most, you know, like prosperity of just having self-love, but in all areas of your lives, like, you know, in every way that it shows up in your lives, like in your work, in your family, in your friends, in your love, in your you know, in all areas of your life. And truly, when we are able to find our self-love in those moments, you know, that is really what propels us to success. That is in those last moments, you know, in the most difficult moments, when we're still able to find that self-love, that is what is able to make us be successful and make us be great in whatever we're trying to do in our lives, because we were able to take that last step where the universe is like resisting us and it's almost like a challenge. But that's why, you know, we become successful, because that is why you are able to break through it, because it's like, and that is why it becomes such a great thing, you know, and that is why you become successful, and that is why you've experienced abundance, and that is, you know, how you make things happen for yourself and how things become possible for yourself, because you're able to find that self-love in that very last moment of that difficult challenge of the universe, like pushing against you to allow you to get there, you know. And it's almost like a gift when the universe is creating these challenges for us to find our way to break through it, because that is the only way that we're able to get to the other side, and that is the only way that we're able to get on top of the mountain. You know, it's like there would never be a mountain in general if we didn't have a challenge to be able to climb it, you know. And so being able to find our self-love in that very last moment of climbing that mountain when it seems the most difficult, that is what separates people who are successful in their lives and people who experience true self-love in all areas of their lives, like in a true abundance. You know, that is what separates those people from everybody else, because we do find that self-love, you know, in those very last moments. And that is really what it's all about. So I think that's the purpose of this video, that I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about this importance of self-love. Like, this is the purpose of this video, is just to explain, like, this is how important it is. Because if you truly want to be successful at anything in your life, if you truly want to accomplish all of your goals, you have to find this self-love, you know. And this is how important it is, because when you do find it in these last moments, you know, in the most difficult moments, when you do find the self-love, you know, that is how you're able to go above and go beyond and do the thing like you really want to do, you know. Like, there's things that you really want to accomplish in your life, and if you cannot find that self-love in those very last difficult moments, you know, then it's just gonna be something that you wish for your whole life. And so you have to find this self-love, like you have to, you know, in those very last moments, to pick yourself up and to just go one step further and to just get yourself across the finish line, kind of thing. And so that's what it's about, guys, is just like understanding that you have to hold on to that self-love, you know, you truly do. And I think that when we're able to do that, and when we're able to really just like embrace, you know, having like, there's always going to be challenges in our lives, you know, but just embrace the challenges. And even at the most difficult time, you don't even really need to, like, it's more about thinking about your self-love and just holding on to that in those last moments, to allow yourself to get to, you know, that next level. And then you'll just keep doing that in your life. The more self-love that you experience, the more self-love that you bring into your life. And that's pretty much, you know, the main reason that I was making this video. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. And I really hope that you guys understand that when you're able to incorporate this, you know, self-love into those most difficult moments in your life, like, you can really truly make all your dreams come true. Like, you just have to hold on to the self-love, you know, like throughout, all the way to the end. And just don't let yourself forget about it. Don't let yourself let it go. Just keep it there in your life, and you're going to be able to accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish if you hold on to that. Like, truly, that's what it takes, you know. And so that's pretty much everything. If you guys are enjoying my videos, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I am trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and if you could also like this video so it goes up in the algorithm, I would also appreciate that too. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, night, and I really hope that you guys are able to understand that you can love yourself, and that it is so important for all of us to be able to do that and to get ourselves to where we want to go in our lives, and also be making the world a better place, making our lives a better place at the same time, of course. And so that's pretty much it. Have a great rest of your life until next video.